mountain?
Way down.
If only there were eagles and you had to...
Yeah.
Well, we're almost down where we got to air up. I'm not looking forward to it because the part that hooks up to your stem is junk on this air compressor we have. It's a good air compressor, but the hose and stuff came with this dog.
Oh, they all have horns.
Young bucks.
Young bucks, yeah. Aww.
Oh, they got places to go. They know where to go. Oh, bounded. He's younger. He's younger. So we're at the NAPA in Castledale, and this thing is completely out. It won't close at all. So I went to replace it, but they don't have anything that would really replace that. So we upgraded, new air hose, new fittings, new quick release. This usually only works on an air compressor with a tank. So we'll have to hold this open because of the type of air compressor we have, but it'll work, and it'll work in the future on a better one that we're gonna have. So $220 later, we're back on the road. Thank you, NAPA of Castledale. Good job, boys. All right, so we're coming into Orangeville. We just got a bunch of provisions and stuff from Castledale. I know it's a lot of talking heads and not a lot of trails and stuff, but our plan was to run that skyline across, but it didn't work out with the snow and cattle and whatnot. So here we are, blacktopping it. But luckily, because I don't think we would have had enough of what we needed to actually get all the way across the skyline to this point. We were going to come off the skyline down into Castledale and go out to the desert from here, but we drove up 10 to Castledale. Now we're going to take 29 up into the mountains, stay the night, come back down through Castledale, and then go out to the Mexican mountain area. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up here. Might be a campground, might be something, but it's better up here at 60-some degrees than 80-some degrees. So, you stoked?
I'm stoked.
She's stoked.
Ready to go. But we're on our way up to Joes Reservoir. See if we can find a spot up there and get away from the heat. From what I understand, most of this road is blacktop until we get there.
And it looks like a lot of people are leaving this area, so that's good.
I've seen a few already.
The old coal mines. Yeah, all the power from around here is all coal ran. They have actual semi-trucks run the coal from wherever to the plant instead of having like a train, which is crazy. Joes Reservoir Dam there.
It's pretty.
That's where they keep all the water. So it looks like they got Bear Lake trout, more trout, a splake, and a tiger muskellunge. That's pretty cool.
You only get one of those and one trout.
Over 40 inches, that's a big fish, kid. We're either gonna go up here or that way. So yeah, Joes Reservoir up top above Castledale. Okay, so we made it to a spot down Miller Flat. It was one of 3 that I picked. I wanted to be near the Indian Creek, and we are. It's not too bad. It must have rained quite a bit here last night. You can see by the evidence of all the watershed from up on the road, which is right up there. So we're right next to a road, but it's a little more secluded than last time for sure. I think it's alright. Liz thinks it's alright. We're getting solar or sun in our solar, which is nice. And we're right by this crick, Indian Creek. You might say creek, but I'm from Wisconsin. I say crick. But hell yeah, I'm gonna dip my feet in this thing.
Yep.
What do you think, babe?
I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna stay here for a day. We don't have epic views, but if you can see up there, it's not so bad. We got something to look at. Liz saw a bunch of sheep. I don't know if she got some of it on film.
I tried.
Yeah, not a bad little spot. Camper's way off, but we got stuff to fix that. Alright, so here I have parts to fix the Via Air, was it 400p pump, the one that it comes with. This no longer goes down. And yeah, it's a little overkill for what it is, but it is what they had, and it is what I needed. So we're going to put all this together and see if it works. It all pretty much worked out. I had to scavenge the piece off the hose because the coupler on the Via Air is kind of a proprietary one. This worked out on here. I just have to hold this down, otherwise it fills up inside the tube because it's acting like a tank. And the quick coupler works pretty well. It's at an angle. I don't really like it that much, but it swivels decent. Hella better than that thing down there. You know, what are you going to do? I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm just glad to have something. Well, we're going to go hang out in the water for a little bit. And then, I don't know, just chill out, right? Just hanging out, listening to the monkeys, playing some 15 2 for 6. Some cribbage. Letting our shoes dry.
After some river walk or Indian Creek.
It's called Crick,
Oh, I'm sorry. Indian
where I'm
crick.
from, and you are from the same place I am from.
It is crick. You're right.
Just don't sit down, 'cause I moved your chair. Alright, the Wasatch Brewery, Salt Lake City, or does it mean salt lime cerveza lager with salt and lime? Let's try it out. Yeah, I know.
Corona with the lime. Alright, I gotta try. It's fussy.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't call myself like a beer snob or anything. I fucking drink Miller Lite. I don't care. Why do I drink Miller Lite, drink Jack Daniels, and smoke Camel cigarettes? It's because they're everywhere in this country, and so am I. But this, it's not good. Oh well, it was only $10 for a sixer. Alright, so according to this can of sandwich, you need to cook 1 pound of meat thoroughly, add manwich sauce, and then 3 is asked to be called chef. Melissa, is the meat cooked thoroughly?
Not yet. I can't ask you.
Alright, you're gonna have to wait to be called chef. And then we could serve it, dig in, and leave hunger behind.
Sweet.
And we are also gonna add a melty slice of American cheese. Yeah.
The melty slice.
And all that's going to be on Grandma Sycamore's homemade bread. Now, if you remember some of our other videos, we had grilled cheese on Grandma Sycamore's homemade bread. So tonight's gourmet meal is
Grandma Sycamore's homemade bread grilled cheeses.
the fake grilled cheese, though. We're using processed cheese.
It's the best kind of cheese to have for grilled cheese.
So, tonight's gonna be a good night.
Tonight is gonna be a great night.
We're eating like 8th graders when mom leaves, but it's comfort food and quick and easy to clean up.
And
so.
a no-fail food.
I think I saw the white minivan that we saw the other day just go by.
That was it.
You think that was it?
That was it.
Or it was it.
She's looking for a cheating husband, I'm pretty sure.
She's looking for her cheating husband, driving around like a maniac on all the trails of the Wasatch. Look out. She's coming for you, man. Does your lady drive a white Dodge minivan?
She's looking for you.
Dude, you need to check in once in a while.
She finds him. Just taking care of the horses, man.
You wanted them. The Wasatch Plateau never really hit our radar until we started planning this trip. We wanted to run the skyline from south to north, but due to some roadblocks, we ran what we could and were pleasantly surprised. We barely scratched the surface of the plateau and plan on coming back in October or some year to catch the aspens change color. So with the trails being close to the west of us, we may have been there at a pretty opportune time. We saw about 10 vehicles all day, other than the excavator cleaning up the ditches waking us up in the morning. The site we were at had a buffer of at least a mile up and down the road from any other site. Seclusion was not an illusion here, and you could feel it. If you're new here, this is part 7 of the series of videos we made while we were in Utah. Maybe subscribe and check out the rest of the series. And as always, thanks for watching.